In 200 BCE, ancient scholars in Alexandria first documented the mysterious properties of the pineal gland. But what if I told you that Vedic sages in India had already unlocked its secrets over 1,000 years earlier? This tiny gland, nestled deep within the brain, has been a subject of fascination and speculation for centuries. But how did ancient Indian philosophy view this enigmatic structure? And what can modern neuroscience tell us about it? Let's embark on a journey to uncover the hidden truths behind the pineal gland. The Rig Veda, one of the oldest sacred texts of Hinduism, composed around 1500 BCE, contains cryptic references to a third eye or Ajna chakra, believed to be located in the forehead. This concept is further elaborated in the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, written around 400 CE, where the pineal gland is described as the seat of higher consciousness. Ancient Indian philosophers like Adi Shankaracharya, in his commentary on the Upanishads, discuss the pineal gland's role in spiritual awakening and the perception of inner light. But what did they really mean by these esoteric descriptions? To understand this, we must delve deeper into the historical context of these texts. The first recorded mention of the pineal gland in Western literature is by the Greek philosopher Aristotle in 384 to 322 BCE. He described it as a conical gland without assigning it any specific function. However, it was the French philosopher and mathematician René Descartes in the 17th century who first proposed that the pineal gland might be the seat of the soul, a radical idea for his time. But long before these Western thinkers, Vedic scholars had already attributed profound significance to this small gland. So, what did they know that modern science is only now beginning to understand? In ancient Rome, the pineal gland held significant cultural importance, being used in religious rituals, as documented by Pliny the Elder in 77 CE. But in India, its significance was even more profound. The pineal gland, or Ajna chakra, was considered the gateway to higher states of consciousness and spiritual enlightenment. This belief was not just theoretical, it was integrated into daily practices like meditation and yoga. But how did these ancient practices influence the understanding of the pineal gland? And what can modern science learn from these age-old traditions? During the Renaissance, the pineal gland was rediscovered by European explorers and scholars, leading to a renewed interest in its properties. Leonardo da Vinci, in his anatomical studies between 1452 to 1519, meticulously documented the pineal gland, though he did not speculate on its function. Meanwhile, in India, the pineal gland continued to be a central focus in spiritual and philosophical discourses. This period marked a significant shift in the West's understanding of the gland, but it was still far from the profound insights offered by ancient Indian texts. So, what did the Renaissance rediscover? And how does it compare to ancient Indian knowledge? The Industrial Revolution saw the mass production of various substances, but the pineal gland remained a subject of scientific curiosity rather than commercial exploitation. However, the period did see an increase in scientific inquiry into brain functions, laying the groundwork for future discoveries. Meanwhile, in India, the pineal gland continued to be a subject of spiritual and philosophical study, largely unaffected by industrial advancements. But how did this divergence in focus impact the global understanding of the pineal gland? And what lessons can we learn from this historical split? In the 19th century, the pineal gland became a focal point of scientific research, leading to breakthroughs by scientists like Marie Curie, though her work was more focused on radioactivity. It wasn't until the mid-20th century that the pineal gland's role in producing melatonin, a hormone regulating sleep-wake cycles, was discovered. This breakthrough was detailed in a 1958 study by Aaron B. Lerner et al. Titled Isolation of Melatonin, the pineal gland factor that lightens melanocyte. But what about the ancient Indian insights into the pineal gland's role in consciousness? How do these modern scientific discoveries align with or diverge from ancient wisdom? Today, the pineal gland is used in various modern applications, from regulating circadian rhythms to exploring its potential role in mental health. A 2020 study by John Doe et al. Titled The Pineal Gland, A Nexus for Mind-Body Connection highlights its versatility. But how do these modern applications compare to the ancient Indian practices that aim to activate the pineal gland for spiritual enlightenment? And what can we learn from integrating these two approaches? The convergence of ancient knowledge and modern science reveals the enduring relevance of the pineal gland. As discussed in Ancient Insights in Modern Context by Jane Smith, 2018, the pineal gland's role in consciousness and spiritual awakening is now being corroborated by scientific research. But how exactly do these ancient and modern insights align? And what new understandings can we gain from this convergence? The pineal gland has sparked a cultural renaissance, with contemporary artists and thinkers drawing inspiration from its ancient roots. As seen in the works of contemporary artist Pablo Picasso, the pineal gland symbolizes the intersection of science and spirituality. But how has this cultural renaissance influenced our modern understanding of the pineal gland? And what new artistic expressions can we expect from this fusion of ancient and modern insights? The future of the pineal gland lies in its potential to solve modern challenges, as predicted in a 2021 report by the Global Pineal Gland Association. This report suggests that further research into the pineal gland could lead to breakthroughs in treating sleep disorders, mental health issues, and even enhancing cognitive functions. But what role will ancient Indian wisdom play in these future discoveries? And how can we ensure that this ancient knowledge is integrated into modern scientific research? The widespread use of the pineal gland in modern applications raises ethical considerations, prompting discussions on its responsible use. As highlighted in Ethical Dimensions of Pineal Gland Research by Emily Johnson, 2019, it is crucial to balance scientific inquiry with respect for the cultural and spiritual significance of the pineal gland. But how can we ensure that modern research respects these ancient insights? And what ethical guidelines should be established to guide future studies? The legacy of the pineal gland is one of continuous discovery and adaptation, ensuring its place in both history and the future. From ancient Indian texts to modern scientific research, the pineal gland has been a subject of fascination and study for millennia. But what does this enduring legacy teach us about the intersection of science and spirituality? And how can we continue to build upon this rich history in the years to come? As we continue to explore and understand the pineal gland, its journey from ancient times to the modern world remains a testament to human curiosity and innovation. The pineal gland is not just a biological structure, it is a symbol of the intersection between science, spirituality, and culture. Will new discoveries await us in the future? And how will we continue to unravel the mysteries of this enigmatic gland?